Hey everyone, it's Anahata. How are you? I'm coming at you live from the Virgin Islands. Wanted to just chat with you all about a very important difference, and that is the difference between a warning and an opportunity, between feeling like, oh, I probably shouldn't do that because it's risky, versus you should do that because it's telling you that you're at the edge of your comfort zone. And so to frame this conversation, I just want to talk to you all about flow states. This is really peak performance because you are really engaged with what you're doing. It's intrinsically motivating. You're loving it. You're doing it because doing it is what is bringing you joy, not necessarily the end result. And in this state of flow, you're also pushing yourself, beyond what you think you can do, but you're doing so gracefully. You may have seen athletes and performers in the zone. This is flow state. They have practiced and now they're just enjoying their muscle memory. They are pushing themselves, but they're well within their capability range. But how do they get there? Well, a trigger of the flow state is novelty. You do need to push yourself into new terrain. So if you want to change something in your life, you're gonna need newness in your life. You're gonna need to dip into flow. And so I teach you all about flow states and how they can increase your productivity by 1,000%. No joke. They've done studies on flow state mastery, and your creativity rises by about 500%, your intuition, and therefore your ability to expand and achieve amazing results. Flow state is key. It's also a time where time itself dilates. The perception of time may go very, very quickly or very, very slowly. And so you are out of your identity, your prefrontal cortex, and it gets into the neuroplasticity of success. And I teach you all of this in the flow state technique journey I call a liquid plan over a span of 29.5 days. Obviously, a cornerstone of the flow state technique is the flow state itself. But my message today will help you whether or not you decide to join us for a liquid plan. I have put together a free 3-day trial if any of you are interested in expanding in that way. But back to my main point, and that is we need to start differentiating between the feeling of a warning and the fear that comes up with that, and the doubt and the maybe I shouldn't, or this just doesn't feel right, because the same feeling will occur when you are on the verge of a breakthrough. And it's important to know the difference, right? You could be running away from your dreams otherwise. And so we need to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. That's part of the process of growth. So if you can take one thing from this conversation, and hopefully two, hopefully you join the free 3-day trial that I have prepared for you for a liquid plan. I'll put the link in the description of this video. But I hope that the other piece of the puzzle that you take and use from this short little talk is that the flow state requires novelty, something new. And flow state is peak performance. So if you want to work smarter, not harder, and you want to tap into what I call your genius zone, you need to first zoom out and become aware of the fact that there's two different types of warnings. One of them is because it is in fact bad for you, the thing that you're considering doing that feels a little off. But the other, more than often, is just a warning that it's unfamiliar, outside of your comfort zone. And that type of warning should not be heeded. That is an alert to tell you, move ahead. Move ahead into this space of unknown. And if you know anything about the Fool Tarot, you know, he's about to step off a cliff joyfully and with faith because he knows that the edge of his comfort zone is there, and that his expansion is going to be determined by the amount of places he puts himself in that aren't familiar. And the more you can get familiar, people are waving at us, the more you can get familiar with that feeling and know and take it as a sign that you are actually moving in the right direction, the better for you, because change will require change. And so I hope this message meets you well, and check it out. Neuromanifesting. It's a blending of energy psychology, hypnotherapy, quantum jumping, and of course flow states, which are peak performance. And you're going to be manifesting what you think and feel anyways, so it might be time to learn about how you think and feel and zoom out to the bigger, more expansive version of yourself. And part of that is trying new things and interpreting change and novelty as a flow state trigger rather than something to be feared. All right, guys, sending you so much love from the Virgin Islands. I'll put the link in the description of this video. Bye for now.